Today we got some sexy for you from Jed Hornbeak Knives. This is the Summit Commander with the traditional bow tie handle, CPM 3V, full grain leather sheath, and I hear there's a possibility Jed Hornbeak Knives will soon be available at D&K Knives. And you know about D&K Knives. Find anything at D&K Knives you like. Use Apex10 for a 10% discount code.
All right, the Summit has a 9-inch blade with an 8-inch cutting edge, and it's 14 inches overall with a 1/4 inch blade stock.
If you like big badass American knives, subscribe. Hit the like button. Also follow Nick Edwards at Behind the Edge, Satu Dave, Ken Faulkner, Randy's WSG. Plug some channels here, Courtney.
Steve's Gear.
Steve's Gear.
Drew's EDC.
Drew's EDC. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, so we have OD green micarta scales with orange G10 liners, 6.6 millimeter blade stock. He's a chunky boy.
Yeah, I'm getting like 6.47 now,
Okay,
but
6.6.
I was getting 6.6 somewhere, but it's okay. Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch. This awesome, badass American, handmade by one individual Kukri blade is 1 pound, 5 ounces. Just a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger, a little heavier than your Mountain Dew, buddy. And for all you foreign dudes, that's 606 grams. That's a lot of grams. It's probably a felony. Okay. I was at your boy's house, Jed Hornbeak, yesterday. He's teaching me how to use machines. This is my first knife after after heat treat and tempering. So this is a practice run knife. I'm probably still going to use it, but I can't turn this one in because Jed he touched it a little bit more. If you want to know what contest I'm talking about, that's Choir Boys Outdoors, which is another channel I should have plugged a while ago. But anyway, I'm really excited to show this in its current state. It won't be finished for another couple of weeks just because of work. That jimping right there, I had to add all that by hand. Can you see it? Yeah, I had to add it. There's a file, there's a file for this stuff. It's interesting, but yeah. We wanted to make it wide enough to dig, forward heavy enough to chop, and also very manageable. So a 4-inch blade, that's what we chose. Anyway, yeah, so I designed this knife. Could be, I had to draw it out, all that stuff. Yeah, members probably see some video footage very soon. But Scab at Choir Boys Outdoors hosting a competition. I'm very excited to be a part of it, regardless how it goes. And Jed Hornbeak is letting me use his shop, so we very much.
And mentoring.
And mentoring me, like teaching me how to use the machine. So I appreciate that because I don't even know how to turn them things on. What about the Summit Commander, Courtney?
It's a pretty badass
Shit,
knife.
it is. Yeah, it is.
And I finally got a good chopper.
Yeah, we got a good chopper. Yeah, like there's absolutely. I love these screw choices he's made. Like see through. They look like the Strider or the Hinder pivots is what it looks like to me. Make your own mind up. I don't know exactly what's being used here, but I think I want something similar to this on my knife. Love the way this thing feels in hand. Lots of forward weight action. Lots of forward. Man, it's just so much forward action. And if you hold it backwards, you got so much backwards action. Like if you want to stab yourself or something.
Pull back.
Yeah.
On wood.
Absolutely. And that recurve, really use that to your advantage when it comes to chopping and stuff. I love it, man. CPM 3V, in case we didn't already say that. Bow tie handle. Like Courtney said, it's green.
Milling in it.
Green micarta. Got the, nice milling in the handle. Also has some mill work here, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, after the mill work I did yesterday, this is hard mill work. And this wouldn't be easy. Like, there's nothing easy about this mill work. He probably put it on a jig and, like, let the bit come in at an angle to get it to concave like that. I don't know, but it's only on one side, because if he did it on both sides, it would have went all the way through the blade. But, man, I am just super excited about this knife. But even more so than the knife, I want to talk about the sheath. Can we scoot the knife out of the way for a second? Listen, I can't. What's he asking for this knife? In Nashville, I want to say it was
$550,
$550,
600, something like that.
American made. Got your dangler, full grain leather, OD green,
handmade leather sheath.
A quick deployment type thing going on here. So if you're wearing it like such, you strap it in, undo the buttons, knife comes out just like that. Now, I may be alone. I can't be alone, but I'm gonna tell you, man. Like,
You don't want to feel alone.
I don't want to feel alone. Seriously, guys, like, just let's do some camera tricks at this point in the video too. Like, just look at this sheath, man. You got the shoulder carry option. Awesome stitch work. Got the Jed Hornbeak logo there on the back. Just layered leathers. What else could you ask for? And what I really like about it,
I was going to hold that up so they can see those layers. Like,
it's very,
well, I was even meaning here,
Yeah.
like, just
brass and leather, baby. I mean, come on, man. The fuck else you want? And I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you, man, just in case you don't know, that is a $400 sheath. Don't believe me? Got some friends in leather work? Send them the video. This sheath is $400. So, like, in the Nashville show, what we were talking about with Mr. Hornbeak is sometimes I feel like with his knives, you pay for a sheath and you get a knife for free, and you can look at it any kind of way you want to, but like in this scenario, there's as much work in that sheath as there is in this knife.
like getting all these pushed in, like just in the little shitty sheath we tried to make. Like, this stuff isn't easy, and this is thick leather. Like, all this takes some skill.
Yeah, he's using really good quality hardware, and he hand stitches this. It doesn't have a sewing machine for leather or anything. And look, that's got to go through probably half an inch. Let's check it out. I bet it's a half an inch. It goes all the way through to the other side. Courtney's getting the calipers ready.
I'm getting it on the right mode. Inch. Here we go. Yeah, right at.
Yeah, a half an inch of stacked leather, like pummel.
With a needle.
With a needle. If you can't respect that, you're on the wrong channel. Like, I'm just saying, like, you could spend $300 on a fixed blade easily and barely get a sheath, or get a sheath being like, what in the hell do I do with it now?
Right.
Like, this is not going to be your case with Jed Hornbeak. And
I can say, like, we've had our hands on a lot of his knives and a lot of his sheaths, and it's never it don't fit quite right.
No, it's always perfect.
Yes.
He told me yesterday, like, sometimes he'll make mistakes and he'll just have to scrap it. Like, he was like, if I make one and there's problems, then I'll scrap it, or I'll try to make a knife to fit it.
Yeah.
That's very honorable. He doesn't half-ass anything. He doesn't rush anything out the door.
Very meticulous.
They're hard to get hold of. Like, he does have stuff available, but they're not easy knives to obtain. He will sell you one, but you're gonna have to start a conversation with him. Yeah, he don't know you own a knife. So like you gotta contact him on Instagram, Facebook, something like that, or jedhornbeak@gmail.com.
Yep.
This card was for the Hanzaki, by the way. That's his information, and I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked to have this knife in the collection.
I'm ready to get it out the wood.
Yeah, the weather's just not going to cooperate today.
No.
Wasn't
It
really
hadn't all
cooperating.
weekend.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's been pretty bad all weekend. But as soon as we get the chance, and look at this grind line. Like you see, Sato Dave like talking about the grinds, and like he does this on a 2x72. I had to work one of those things yesterday. That's not gonna be an easy grind to just. You can't just set this on the table. You know, like with it being a recurve and a kukri, that's a hard grind to do. And
yeah, then you got this up here.
Yeah, the swedge. Lots of jimping. And this is bigger jimping, you know, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
And it's more of a glove.
Gloves.
Yeah, more of a glove, which I can respect in this size of knife for sure.
Yeah.
Courtney, what you got to think? Like, I don't know. I always get speechless with these things. Like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I have more to say once we get it out there.
Yeah. We'll get it out there then. Got that attitude adjuster in the back. That'll be the last thing I show you. If you made it this far in the video, you like big old badass knives, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. Check out D-Bad, Donnie Boys all day.
Donnie B all day.
Donnie B all day. And Scab and JS Bladecraft, that crew, they will all be a part of judging and administering the contest. And keep up with your boy Billy, making a knife. And I'm excited about it. It's 3/6" blade stock. My knife is an 80 CR2. CRV? Like a Honda?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's like a 1075, 1085, something like that. Anyway, you guys have a great one. We'll catch you on the flip side.